Hello everyone, my name is Dee. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you have been here before. Today we are going to be doing a very short and sweet and very general reading about what your person's next move is. I am currently on vacation, so I'm keeping the videos this weekend very short and sweet. Thus meaning, and my usual disclaimer, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, then it is simply not meant for you. Please do not try to make it fit. With all of that said, we have pile 1 with Tiger's Eye. We have pile 2 with Red Jasper. And we have pile 3 with Sodalite. Hello, pile 1, my Tiger's Eye pile. Let's get just a couple of cards out here in order to determine what your person's next move is. Okay, my pile 1s. Let's see, what is your person's next move? Of course, falling straight to the floor is the Four of Swords. So we start out with the Four of Swords, my pile 1s. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Empress. How lovely to see. So with the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Empress, there is a strong indication to start out with the Four of Swords that at times, maybe even right now, this connection has been feeling very stuck and stagnant. Four of Swords, to me, a lot of times will actually bring up no contact or no communication. But considering the fact that we have two strong cards, like the King of Cups and the Empress, I would say that the two of you are no contact or no communication. It's more so perhaps that there's been some stagnancy regarding what it is that we really want to see happening within this connection. So we perhaps want to deepen the level of commitment. We perhaps see this person as maybe even marriage material. We see that the connection between us and this person is growing and deepening. We've perhaps had very meaningful conversations with them. Our feelings for them and their feelings for us seem to really be growing. We seem to be really moving forward towards something, but there is stagnancy taking place with that Four of Swords. There's been some type of pause when it comes to making positive movement forward. And I feel like as far as their next move, we're perhaps already in the midst of the Four of Swords energy. Like I said, I'm not looking at it as no contact, no communication, because it does seem like the two of you have a very good bond with one another. It seems like the two of you know one another on a deeper emotional level with the King of Cups. It seems like, again, the two of you are very close to one another. You're kind of, let's say, confidants to one another. There's a lot of trust, a lot of love, or a lot of respect, mutual feelings taking place within this connection. So I feel like that Four of Swords starting us out as far as their next move is that there's still going to remain some stuckness or some stagnancy in regard to whatever the next move is in regard to this connection. So if this person's next move would be asking you out, or if this person's next move would be like, let's say, asking you to be exclusive, asking you if you would like to marry them, etc., depending upon which point you're at with your person. You know, there's going to remain to be some stuckness or some stagnancy in regard to whatever the next move is. And again, I feel like that next move is in regard to deepening the level of commitment. So I feel like that's perhaps been going on. And into the near future or the immediate future, it's still going to seem stuck and stagnant despite the fact that this person is continuing to get to know you. This person is continuing to show up for you, be there for you, be supportive of you. They're continuing to give you their love or their like. They're continuing to build the foundation of this connection with you. They're continuing to get to know you on a deeper level. We are building both emotional and physical intimacy with one another. But I'm not going to lie, that Four of Swords would lead me to believe that there is some stagnancy in regard to moving forward to whatever the next step of commitment would be between the both of you. So things are going very well within your connection. And I feel like it's almost bringing me like this person's just trying to ride the wave, let's say, in regard to this connection. Like, things are going very well between the both of you. It just seems like to me that they're just going with the flow right now, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted actually to check the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, just to see what sort of message we got on the bottom of the deck. And to me, that would indicate soon into the near future, they are going to take their chance. You know, they are going to move this connection forward. They are going to deepen the level of commitment. But for me, it feels like right now, this person's being kind of stagnant. But the stagnancy, during the stagnancy when it comes to moving the connection forward, there's a lot going on within the connection that is propelling it forward. The emotional bond is deepening. The feelings that you have for one another are growing. The bond that the both of you have is very strong with one another. So although we might not see positive movement forward in regard to deepening the level of commitment soon into the immediate future, it does seem as though that's what all of this is for. And again, I get this riding the wave or going with the flow sort of messages that to me is highlighting that this person is liking the way that the two of you are right now. And even though this person does plan on deepening the level of commitment, they're personally okay with how it is right now. And that might ultimately be disappointing news for you, but I do feel like at the end of the day, what's going on right now and what they're personally happy with that's taking place right now between the both of you is really only making the connection stronger overall. So I hope that makes sense, my pile ones. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend. Hello, pile 2, my red jasper pile. Let's get into it. Let's get a couple cards out here. Let's see what your person's next move is in regard to the connection that the two of you share. Okay, my pile 2s. Let's see what is going on in your connection. What is your person's next move? Okay, we have the Page of Cups, which is a lovely sign to see. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Sun. So overall, I feel like your person's next move is going to involve like asking you out / deepening the level of commitment within this connection. I feel like even more so for some of us, it's this person expressing themselves and maybe even expressing what they see in regard to this connection. Where they feel like this connection is going, I think could also be a possibility here within this connection. I had to pause for a minute, so I'm hoping, or rather, I apologize if I briefly repeat or reiterate something that I just said. But we have Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun. Page of Cups to me can be a card of emotional expression, but it's also a card of idealism. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that can indicate us really, first and foremost, to me, I look at it as a card of us building a foundation. I look at laying a foundation, laying down our roots type of card. It's also a card of cultivation. It's a card of something growing and expanding. And then we have the Sun, and the Sun is a card of openness, honesty, and authenticity. Thus, it leads me to say that I feel like within this connection, this person is planning on telling you what it is that they see as far as the future of this connection. For some of them, it could be more so that they are expressing their feelings for you, and that's the next step. But I would expect, as far as what's happening next, a lot of openness and honesty from your person, specifically in regard to what it is that they see for the future between the both of you. So this person might even let you in on some of what they are plotting and planning in regard to you and in regard to the connection. I feel like this person's going to be very open and honest. And for me, let's say that could entail this person telling you that they have feelings for you. It could be an indication, especially if the two of you are dating, or even just something like friends with benefits at this point in time. It could be this person telling you that they see a future with you, that they feel like there's something strong here between the both of you, etc., and so on. But I feel like your person's going to be very open and honest with you about the way in which they are feeling. They're also going to be open and honest with you about where they see this connection going. And there's a lot of positivity here because, of course, when we do a what's their next move, of course, what could come up is this person telling you they don't want to be with you or breaking up with you, telling you to get lost. Whatever the case might be, to me, this is a very strong message of this person telling you that they see a future with you. This is a very strong indication of this person telling you and being honest with you about where they see this connection going. And they see that there's something very strong here within this connection. They see that you have a lot of the qualities and values, etc., that they want in a life partner. They see that the two of you can take what you are right now to one another. And like the Page of Cups could bring up to me, let's say that maybe what we are right now to one another is we're a little less serious than we'd like to be. Like maybe we are friends with benefits. Maybe we are just dating this person. We're not exactly at that stage where we're like boyfriend, girlfriend, or boyfriend and girlfriend yet with one another. So we are feeling like we're feeling like, okay, what's happening here? And I feel like as far as your person's next move, even though we're not at that level of exclusivity yet, your person's next move is to be open and honest with you about that being the direction that they feel like this is heading in. That they feel like they're falling for you. That, maybe right now, again, we're not as serious as a couple as we want to be, or in that sense, like we're not as committed right now as we could be, but that's where I want this connection to go. So I do feel like as far as their next move, they're deepening the level of commitment for sure within this connection. / they're letting you know exactly how they feel and where they see the connection going. Because they feel like this connection could be a connection that really, let's say, withstands the test of time. They feel like this connection is one where the two of you can learn together and grow together. They feel like this connection is one in which they could settle down in. And I feel like you're going to get, or you're going to receive clarity from this person. I feel like you're going to receive this person's honest feelings about you and about the connection itself. And I feel like this person's really going to be, expressing themselves and how it is that they feel about you soon into the near future. I really hope that makes sense, my pile twos. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend. Hello, pile 3, my sodalite pile. Let's take a look at your person's next move. What are they planning on doing next within this connection? Okay, let's see. What is your person's next move? My pile 3s. We have the 6 of Cups jumping out first. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So one thing that stands out to me, and I guess it can, really take place in really any type of connection, but the one thing that I immediately picked up on because of the 6 of Cups was a friend vibe. So I'm not sure if this is going to make sense for everyone. Like I said, I feel like we could transplant it into connections that are maybe a little bit deeper than just being friends with one another at this point in time. But for me, the first indication that I got is that this person's trying to build the foundation of a friendship with you. And then that 9 of Pentacles to me is showing that this person's really trying to show you or prove to you how much they value you. And like I said, I guess this could take place for any type of connection that we might be in, but I did immediately get more so of a friend vibe. And not in a bad way, because we are romantically trying to see what this person's next move is. So to me, even in a romantic way, it seems as though this person's trying to build the foundation of a friendship between the both of you. And the way in which they're doing that via that 6 of Cups is they're being more open. They're being more expressive, let's say, with their feelings, whether, romantic or otherwise. I feel like they're becoming more like it's almost like the Six of Cups. A lot of times it'll bring up sharing for me. And for me, it just seems like this person sharing more of their life with you. And I guess I'm prefacing this by saying like the friend vibe, because for some of us, or for even maybe for most of us that chose pile 3, I'm just getting very strong vibes, let's say, that you are friends with this person. You know, the two of you are friends. The two of you are both into one another, but at this point in time, the two of you may just be friends. And I feel like what this person is doing, and maybe even part of what you're doing, is you're sharing more of your life with this person. But again, this is their next move toward you. And I feel like when it comes to that Six of Cups, this person is sharing more of their life with you. They're being more open. They're expressing their feelings more about really anything and everything. It's kind of like they're building trust, or trying to build trust within this connection. And again, even for those of us that may be with this person, or we've been dating this person, etc., I still feel like this person, first and foremost, as far as their next move, is trying to build a stronger foundation of a friendship with you. You know, like they're trying to show you, because that Eight of Pentacles to me is bringing up working on it. And I feel like for some of us, it's like we're working on the connection, or this person's working on the connection. They're working on themselves and on their self-confidence. For some of us, of course, that's to eventually ask us out. But for others, or really, again, for most of us, perhaps, this person's working on being more open with you. They're working on showing you how supportive they are. They're working on proving to you how much they value you and respect you. They're really trying to, in a sense, work on themselves and also prove themselves to you, and in that regard as well, work on the connection in whatever way they can. And I feel like, again, one of the main things that they're trying to show you is that they can be open, that they can share themselves with you, and that they can open up to you. So maybe at times something like emotional intimacy or communication has been an issue with this connection in the past, but your person's working on it, and they're trying to show you that they can communicate well, that they can express themselves and express their emotions, etc. I feel like with that Six of Cups, this person's trying to show you that they can support you and uplift you, that they can be there for you, that they can be someone that you can rely on, etc. And these are all things like they're trying to I feel like that's another huge marker, let's say, of this reading, as far as their next move, is that they're trying to prove themselves to you. And I feel like a huge part of that is them trying to prove that they can be a good friend, that they can be a part of your support system, let's say, that they can be there for you and be someone who you can depend on and rely on, that they will uplift you and do whatever it is that they need to do to make you happy. And I feel like they're building that strong foundation of a friendship because they have romantic feelings for you. And again, they're trying to prove themselves to you in whatever way they can. And even for connections that are a bit more serious, I feel like their next move being to build that stronger foundation of a friendship is to show you that they value you. It's maybe to show that they are or can be interested, let's say, in the same things that you are. And for me, it's basically about building a relationship with one another. You know, like for some reason too, like with the Nine of Pentacles, I know she's standing in a vineyard, but for me, it's kind of bringing up like this person trying to show you that they can fit in your world. You know, this person's trying to show you that they can go with you when you go wine tasting. This person's trying to show you that the two of you can go and have fun together, that the two of you have similar interests, or that this person, not in the sense of them being fake, but this person showing you that they can exist in your world. You know, that this person can or will show interest in what you like. and vice versa. So I don't know how that makes sense to you, but I feel like even as far as their next move, maybe that's something that's also upcoming. And I'm not sure exactly how it will take place for you, but it's like this indication of this person trying to show you that they can exist in your world. And I feel like they're doing so by showing similar interest in the things that you are interested in, or showing their willingness to learn or to be a part of them. Because being a part of the things that you're interested in means that you and this person can have a stronger connection or a deeper bond with one another. Again, not sure exactly how that makes sense, or whatever your special interest is that this person is going to show interest in, but that's a really strong message that's coming through here. So as far as this connection goes, or what's coming next, I feel like you can expect more communication from this person. I feel like this person's trying to show you that they can fit in to your world. I feel like this person's being more open with you. They're sharing more of themselves in hopes that you share more of yourself. I feel like they're trying to prove themselves to you, and they're trying to prove how much they value you and respect you, how much they can uplift you, support you, be there for you, and how much you can rely on them. And I really do, again, get that strong indication of building the foundation of a friendship. And I feel like, again, it doesn't really matter what type of connection you already have with this person. This person does have romantic feelings for you, but this person's also, it kind of reminding me of, like like, I don't really know if it's a saying, but it's kind of like we're best friends and we're lovers. That's kind of the vibe that I get from this. Like, this person doesn't just want to be your romantic partner. This person also wants to be your best friend. And I feel like that's what this person, regardless of the type of connection you already have with them, is trying to do within this connection first and foremost. They're trying to become your best friend. And so, again, whether the two of you are already dating and this person's trying to build up, let's say, some of the foundation of the friendship, whether the two of you are just friends for right now and this person's really focusing on showing you how they could be there for you as a friend in hopes that it will eventually move forward into being a more so romantic relationship. Again, there's that very strong, friends to lovers / they want to be your best friend and your partner vibe taking place within this connection. I really hope that this made sense in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much, my pile threes, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend.